Yo, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling out there, boxing world? You are once again listening to Clavo's Boxing Corner. Compliments of my brother from another mother, IBFP, where we cook you but educate you at the same time. So don't get in your feelings. And as usual, let's keep it boxing, shall we? But before we get started, just want to give y'all a heads up because we are going to expose Mr. Mirage not once, not twice, but three times. You feel me? Y'all remember Mirage, man. He is the desperate David Benavidez fanatic who can't wait until Benavidez either recognizes him or is aware of his existence so he can impregnate him. I don't know. I have no idea. He's been body bagged, humiliated, persuaded to rage quit, and just been kicked out of other boxing podcasts, but has yet to get over his man crush over David. He's made 10-minute long videos of my brother Nuke and my boy Jules on Ring IQ due to them hurting his feelings countless times, but we will touch bases on that as well. Let's roll the first clip, y'all.
I see the same.
Did you call this a cherry pick, Mirage?
Hello?
I wouldn't say Crawford's a cherry pick.
You said that on Black and Brown, dumbass.
Okay, yeah, if you got receipts, man, show me receipts.
Y'all heard it. So not only did he deny calling Crawford a cherry pick for Canelo, but he asked me for receipts. So no problem, Mirage. I got you. Here's Mirage's official prediction.
Yeah, Bud's going to box. He's going to pick him apart. He's going to give him a boxing lesson
Really,
like
'cause
Floyd and people think, box him up.
Hold on, Preem, one second. Mirage, is your official prediction is that Bud wins by picking Canelo apart?
Yes, unanimous decision.
Bet on it.
Yo, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Australian kangaroo meat rider denies calling Crawford a cherry pick for Canelo, and his official prediction is Crawford will give Canelo a boxing lesson and will pick him apart unanimously. Now, shout out to Black and Brown Boxing. He did tell me that he took some live streams down due to avoid strikes. So I didn't find the live where he said Crawford is a cherry pick for Canelo, but I found more evidence showing that he did say that. Here's the clip.
Nobody said Crawford was a shit fight.
Dude,
you said that. Those are your words. You came on here criticizing Bud Crawford fight, not us. We didn't call it a shit fight. You called it a shit fight. You're arguing with yourself.
Mirage. No, you were shitting on that fight too, you bitch. With
That's
Canelo
Crawford.
Crawford.
He was shitting
Yeah,
on
he
Benavidez.
was saying this. Oh, if Crawford goes up, that's a fucking cherry pick for Canelo. We remember for that shit.
Yo, man, tell me y'all caught that. Yo, that was Black and Brown and OD both confirming that this idiot was trashing the Canelo Crawford fight. And shout out to OD because the way he mocked Mirage sounds about right. If Crawford moves up, it's a cherry pick for Canelo. That sounds about right. And also, if you listen closely, you can hear Black and Brown clearly say that this idiot Mirage was trashing the Benavidez-Moreau fight at the beginning talks of the fight. And listening more to that live, Mirage wasn't even putting up an argument against him trashing either the Canelo Crawford or the Benavidez-Moreau fight, which means this man is lying out of his ass or out of his coochie. Whichever one y'all want to pick, y'all pick. There's your receipts, dumbass. But let's get to your second contradiction from you, Mirage, because this is hilarious. Yo, man, check this clip right here.
David's got to enforce it, push. He's got to activate mandatories. Now when he does it, you're arguing against him getting the fight. Make up your mind.
Yeah, you should have it with the man that matters. He should have it with
now?
Canelo. Not nobody, Bivol. We don't give a you stripping Bivol. You should have stripped Canelo and make a statement with stripping Canelo.
Oh, shout out to Ness from the Boxing Voice. Bro, that was an abusive stepdad mistreating a neglected stepchild. So, if there is no such thing as enforcing or activating a mandatory, then why would you go to the Boxing Voice and use that as a talking point, dumbass? And listen to the clip carefully because this idiot said verbatim, David has to enforce, he's got to push, he's got to activate mandatories. And listen close to the next statement. Now when he does it, you're arguing against him getting the fight. Which means that you just admitted that David enforced his mandatory at 175 against Bivol. So is enforcing a mandatory a thing or not, Mirage? Good luck explaining that and making it make sense, but let me expose you further. Nuke, man, play that next clip.
people want to see Benavidez Canelo instead of Crawford Canelo, right? But that has not happened. Benavidez was the WBC 168 mandatory. The question was, why wasn't the mandatory enforced? You got to ask Team Benavidez and his promoter Samson, why wasn't the mandatory 168 forced?
Well, they chose to go up and wait. They believe
No. That's another thing, brother. Ask the question.
Okay, guys, in case you don't know who that was speaking, that was the WBO president, Gustavo Oliveri. So if there is no such thing as activating or enforcing a mandatory, then why would a sanctioning body president be asking such a question? I guess Mirage must know more than the sanctioning body president. And apparently, Ness even said that David should have activated with Canelo, not with Bavo. So Mirage, why didn't you tell Ness there's no such thing as activating a mandatory? Mirage, are you embarrassed yet? Did your mama not carry you enough? How do you keep David in your mouth 24/7, 25/8? I guess it really must be that good. But let's continue with exposure number 3. We've been debating a David Benavidez and Callum Smith fight for the last couple of months, and here we are with another Mirage contradiction.
If Caleb somehow beats his ass, Mirage and all these fanboys are going to disappear.
Yeah, that's your fantasy. That's your fantasy. That's your wet dream. David Benavidez losing. Mirage getting exposed and embarrassed. Guess what? It's going to stay a dream.
What about
it's never happening. Never. He's another victim.
Winning the Super Series.
Oh, the Super Series. It's so good because I called it a Super Series.
It was a fucking
that was a Euro bum series. That's a Euro bum series. David wouldn't be embarrassed.
Oh, the Super Series is so good because I call it a Super Series. Man, shout out to Edgar Moreno and Hit Kid. We heard it, right? We heard it. Again, Mirage said that the World Boxing Super Series that Callum Smith participated is a Euro bum series, meaning he's calling every European opponent who participated a Euro bum, right? But check what he says on a recent live, dog.
Let me ask Mirage something. Mirage, what do you think about Callum Smith as an opponent?
It's a solid opponent. It's probably the best one available.
You said he was a Euro bum, bitch.
You said he was a Euro bum.